The name Porsche 356 carries a deep sense of history in the automotive world. First introduced in 1948, it was the car that started Porsche's journey into becoming one of the most iconic sports car manufacturers in history. With its compact size, lightweight build, rear engine layout, and graceful curves, the original 356 was a driver's dream. Now, imagine this legendary engine for the modern era packed with cutting-edge technology, refined performance, and a design that still tugs at the heartstrings of enthusiasts. That's the vision behind the 2026 Porsche 356, a perfect blend of heritage and innovation. This imagined revival takes inspiration from Porsche's recent design studies, such as the Vision 357, and applies them to a production-ready car for 2026. The result: a sports coupe that doesn't just respect its roots but reinvents them for the demands of today's drivers. Design. One look at the 2026 Porsche 356 and you know it's a Porsche, yet it's unlike anything else on the road today. The car retains the flowing, rounded shape of the original 356, but with sharper, more aerodynamic lines. Its profile is low and sleek, with pronounced fenders and a gently sloping rear end that channels the past while embracing the future. The front features Porsche's signature 4-point LED headlights, but they're embedded into smooth, glassy housings that seem to melt into the body. Air inlets are subtly integrated, helping with cooling and downforce without disrupting the purity of the shape. The roofline flows seamlessly into the rear deck, echoing the teardrop silhouette of the 1950s model but executed with modern precision. The rear design showcases a continuous LED light bar, flanked by small, circular tail lights as a nod to the original. Hidden exhaust tips on the petrol model and a clean diffuser on the electric variant maintain the minimalist elegance. The 2026 Porsche 356 is also available in two-tone color schema, so icy silvers, deep blues, and classic creams are paired with heritage-inspired wheel designs that mimic vintage hubcaps. Interior. Step inside, and the cabin greets you with an atmosphere that is both retro and futuristic. Porsche has taken inspiration from the simple dashboard of the original 356 but updated it with 21st century technology. The dash is a clean, horizontal plane with a brushed aluminium accent running across its width. A slim, curved digital display replaces traditional gauges, but its graphics mimic vintage dials for that nostalgic touch. The steering wheel is compact, with a three-spoke design reminiscent of classic Porsche wheels, yet it features modern haptic controls seamlessly integrated into its surface. The center console is uncluttered, with only essential controls: a temperature, drive mode selector, and volume knob, while most other functions are controlled via the main touch screen. Seats are low-slung and sporty but incredibly comfortable for long drives. Upholstery options include traditional leather, a vintage corduroy pattern for heritage lovers, or sustainable vegan materials for eco-conscious buyers. Subtle stitching patterns pay tribute to the craftsmanship of the 1950s. Performance. The 2026 Porsche 356 is imagined in two distinct versions. 1. Flat 6 petrol version for purists. The petrol version features a naturally aspirated 4.0-liter flat 6 engine producing around 500 horsepower. Mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, it delivers power to the rear wheels with a visceral, high-revving character. Acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in just 3.4 seconds, and top speed is estimated at 190 miles per hour. The sound of the flat 6, combined with razor-sharp throttle response, makes this version a tribute to Porsche's traditional driving feel. 2. all-electric version. For those embracing the future, the electric variant offers dual motors producing 800 1000 horsepower with instantaneous torque. The 90 kWh battery provides up to 350 miles of range on a single charge, and 800-volt fast charging can replenish 80% of the battery in under 20 minutes. The electric 356 accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a blistering 2.5 seconds, delivering silent but savage performance. Handling and driving dynamics. No matter which powertrain you choose, the 2026 Porsche 356 is engineered for pure driver engagement. The chassis uses lightweight aluminium and carbon fiber elements to keep weight low while maintaining rigidity. Adaptive suspension adjusts damping in real time, ensuring comfort on daily drives and precision on winding roads. Drive modes include Vintage Mode, a softer suspension, muted throttle response, and a dashboard display that mimics the original 356's instrument cluster. Sport Mode, a sharper steering, quicker shifts, and increased throttle sensitivity. Track Mode, a maximum power delivery, lowered suspension, and active aerodynamics for peak performance. E-Boost Mode, F-only, A unlocks full electric torque for short bursts of maximum acceleration. The electric model also benefits from advanced torque vectoring, giving it extraordinary agility through corners, while the petrol version delivers that classic rear-engine dance that enthusiasts love. Heritage details that matter. Porsche didn't just create a modern sports car, they infused it with subtle callbacks to the original 356. The hood badge features a slightly aged gold finish, just like early Porsche crests. The wheels have a bolt pattern similar to the classic 205mm setup from the 1950s. Inside, the door pulls are leather straps are simple, functional, and authentic. Buyers can even opt for a heritage package that includes vintage-style paint colors, a numbered plaque on the dashboard, and special badging celebrating the 75-plus years since the original's debut. Technology and connectivity. While its styling may be retro-inspired, the 2026 Porsche 356 is loaded with modern technology. The infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice commands, and over-the-air software updates. A head-up display projects speed, navigation, and performance data directly onto the windshield. Safety tech includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system. For track enthusiasts, there's a built-in telemetry system that records lap times, acceleration data, and even G-forces are accessible through the central display or a connected smartphone app. Sustainability and materials. In keeping with modern expectations, Porsche uses sustainable materials throughout the 356's design. The carpets are made from recycled ocean plastics, and certain trim pieces use flax-based composites that are both strong and eco-friendly. The electric variant is built in a carbon-neutral facility, further reducing the car's environmental footprint. Even the leather options are tanned using environmentally friendly methods, and customers can choose fully animal-free interiors without compromising luxury. Imagined price and market positioning. If Porsche were to release this 356 revival, the petrol version would likely start around $160,000, positioning it slightly above the 911 Carrera but below the high-end 911 turbo models. The electric variant, with its advanced drivetrain and high-performance battery system, might start closer to $180,000. Limited production heritage editions could fetch even higher prices, especially if Porsche limits production to a few thousand units globally.